Hey, you're hard to look at without a beard. Stings the eyes.
Sir, it's tough.
Stings my eyes to looking at you. Hey.
I hate it too. It's mad how much of a difference it makes in it.
Oh,
I might have to change up the character. Hey, we're going forward with this fucking.
Why can I not have a beard?
I know. I'm gonna realize it could have a beard hole.
I was thinking there was some deep reason.
I can say it in the 1980s, nobody had beards. But people did.
Of course they had beards. The Beatles or the Bee Gees?
I think. Fucking the blanket man.
Bobby Sands definitely had a beard.
Fucking 100%. No, I was thinking, stupid cunt. Why did I shave the beard? And it's rough.
Oh man.
And that's that bit of hair back. You want to see it when she's shining. I was just looking at it going, it's like shaving a hamster or something. Just what the fuck? Bad. But I was thinking, if you have the shaved face, you're stupid looking anyway with the wig on. I look like a mess. And then when you put the moustache on, the moustache fucking stands out. But you know what? I don't need to fucking go down to the bare bum.
You don't need to be fucking.
And I went shining. You may as well when you're at it. But I'm have to do it now in 2 weeks again. I don't want to.
But you could do just what you have there, like a bit of stubble.
I actually did that in the last one, so I just shaved on this time. I don't know why. Just realised now, because for the art.
I thought there was some fucking deep fucking reason.
It's going to have to be
funny. Just we ran about fucking orange. Did you see that ad today where he says there's a fucking the boys put on their group an ad for a TV, 55-inch TV, getting rid of it because we bought a bigger one, Shankle Road area, £125 or nearest offer, no time wasters or Fenians.
Shut up. Fucking hell. Man, it's getting
how could she tell, like?
Hey, his eyes are well close together. Let him coming up the drive. No way.
Like, you're not going to be fucking walking up the drive going, ooh, up the ramp, up the ramp.
How's top of the morning to you? Wearing green.
Shillelagh.
Hello. There's another one too that they put a big sign outside a school. Fucking, it's like, see when you're on Twitter, you fucking see it every time you go, and then when you go looking at it. I seen a boy today, I was just pulling in to get a coffee, and the car park was empty, but he pulled right in front of me. So I have to reverse to get round him. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck you at, man? There were spaces everywhere. But he got out and he must have had his knee a crack or a shin, a crack in the door. Hey? And it was that sore.
Instant karma.
Aye. And you knew it was sore because he couldn't hold back. Fuck. And he tried to walk on as if he wasn't sore, but he was in agony.
Man, I done that fucking one night during the week here. Caught me shin the quarter of bed. Hey?
Oh, fuck.
That was.
It's one of the worst.
I mean, when we used to be out window cleaning, the thing was always. So we had a crate you stood on to clean the bottom windows. But if you if it flipped around, man, it caught you in the fucking. And Boone always used to say, "Don't rub it, don't rub it." So you used to stand there going,
because rubbing was just like, what?
Don't rub it, don't rub it.
Rubbing it helps.
I don't know.
Hurts. Standing plugs, that's another one. Fuck.
Lego used to be the one.
Lego. Hitting your fucking the toe off the bed and everything, all them ones. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Oh, what do you call it? Do you ever, like, I always think of myself as fairly intelligent, but do you ever do something that makes you look like the stupidest bastard?
Go ahead and I'll tell you one after it.
Right. So last week, my mate was giving me a lift, and like he has like one of those VW camper vans.
Aye.
You know, he rents them out and all, and they go away and you can sleep in them and all. So I'm on the thing, and we stop at the bottom of the Glen Shane for a coffee. He's just bringing this van back from, so he's getting it all fucking extra bits done to it, and the boy checked over the van, it was all fucking class, and he's getting extra fucking £1 million added on to it. So I go to get out of the van, so I open the thing and do that to the door, and the door doesn't open. He goes, fuck, what's wrong with that? And I'm fucking at the door again. And he's like, man, that door can't be broke, because I just had your man check over the whole fucking thing. So I reach and the door opens anyway. I goes, oh fuck, no, sorry, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Into the shop, back in the car, up in. So my car's parked. So I got the train down. So my car's parked in Derry.
Aye.
So we're going down the big steep hill at the side of the train station, and there's cars behind us. I say, man, just throw me off here in the middle of the road, and I'll run on. I grab my stuff and run into the cars like I know bar. Grab the door again. At the fucking side of the door, he goes, "Fuck, that door is fucking broken, man." He's like, "That's fucking thousands of pounds." Now the cars are all backed up behind me, and I'm pushing the fucking door, and I can't get it fucking open. And like I've got my hand, the handle's opening, and I'm pushing the door. He jumps out, and he goes, "I'll run around and let you out." Now I know all the cars are starting to get. Nobody's beeping or anything, but it's coming to the. It's coming
You're
to
on the cusp of the beep.
It's coming to the stage. So he runs around the back of the van, opens the car, and he just looks at me and goes, "You stupid bastard!" And when I look over, then a wee armrest had come down between the door and my elbow. So I was just doing that to the armrest.
You fucking
So as soon as he opened the door, I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I just put the wee armrest up and got out of the car. He's like, "You stupid fucking bastard!"
Fucking stupid bastard. Hey, did you not look down, like?
But man, it was only out to about there. Like I was kind of hidden. So all I was doing was fucking banging the side of the armrest.
But that's one of them ones where you're like, "You stupid bastard," but thank fuck.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't give a fuck if his door was
It's like
broken.
then one time when you get new things done and things break and all that there, Craig. Talking about stupid, but hear this.
Oh, one more before I go. I was working on Sunday night. Doing, Saturday. Saturday night shift, and the Sunday day, right? Which is...
Did you get a sleep?
Aye. But it's 24 hours. From I left the house to I go back to the house was 24 hours. On the way up the road, it was about 8:30 at night. It was pissing rain, it was cold. I thought, fuck, it won't be great now if the heat was on for half an hour before, just to take the nip out of there. Got to the house, sir. Fucking opened the front door, waft the fucking heat.
You had the heat on 24 hours? Full. There's the £600, baby. Did you get yours on?
Got into the living room,
Sweating.
had to strip to my nags for the rest of the night. Couldn't wear clothes in the house the rest of the night.
Remember we did it on here?
Oh,
fuck,
it was the exact same height.
Mark, you want to see that? We fucking left 2 heaters on. 2. We had a big fucking... There's none. That's the wee sister.
Oh.
You want to see this big bro? He was a gulping, and he was a big fucking... No one of them kickstart boys. Sir, we left. Was it the weekend?
It was on for 3
And
days.
these here are designed to fucking...
Mark, no joke. We were here for half an
We're in the
hour.
bear bellies.
Half an hour and on an hour's pod with the door fully open.
And us in the bear bellies.
And the heat never went anywhere.
just hung.
Just stayed
Getting
there.
us back.
We had stripped down to the bare chest.
You think you're fucking letting us out now after that, you bastard? Posters hanging off and all.
Oh man. Put £50 of gas on the day before and I left the heating on for 24 hours. Second.
Is it all gone?
I haven't looked yet. I don't want to know.
I was lucky. It was the 10 the day I got the fine, but on the day of the fine, I fucking paid it. But it says you had to have it paid, say, before the 22nd of January, and it was the 22nd. So I was reading it needs paid before the 22nd of January, so I didn't tell Orla. Straight up the stairs, put it in, just got it. And it was soaking too. It was like one of them ones were ready for the bin, the bill. I forgot all about it. Caught well.
What happened to your oven door?
Orla took it out to clean it, and then when she went to put it back in, it just fell and hit the ground, shattered. Must be like shattered glass. Because of the heat, I don't know.
Is most glass not shattered?
Fucking, she rang me last night, coming back from a gig where I died in my hole, not in great form, and told me that the glass is shattered. The dog's eating its own shit, and and what else? Conan sat in Kovla's fucking iPad and cracked it. Fuck's sake! I'm just hearing the digits going in my head, and I'm like, but you're on a bit dopey. But hear this, because I did a thing on social media, right? And what it was is I told a story that somebody told me, and it's a true story. But I didn't give any names, because the reason I didn't give any names is because it's my Waynes, and they don't want fucking... No way I've said you're trying to protect your children, you know what I mean, Niall? The wee miracles. So, I put this thing out, and it was about a person I know makes a cup of tea, and doesn't like tea, But the reason they make tea is just to hold it in their hands in cold days. Now, I thought that's the dopest thing I've ever heard in my life. She even puts 2 sugars in it and a milk.
Did you? But it's just heating her hand.
She just holds it to heat her fucking hands. So I says, right, Kaylee told me it was her friend Kim. That's who fucking does it, right? Because I'll tell you what, I put it out. They get stuck into me. Stealing our fucking material, daddy, and all that. I says, what do you mean? I'm just telling the story. But you didn't say it was Kim. I says, because I didn't want you always get, because Conor and I is fucking, everybody thinks I'm a wanker at school. Because I have video with it. He says he still gets it. And Kaylee goes, you would put that out at him, no, fucking bopping his baloney. But you wouldn't put out one about Kim holding a cup of tea. I'm good, I didn't want you to make her look stupid. How is it? It's only a bit of crack.
Who is it, Kaylee?
Kaylee's friend Kim is the one that makes the tea. Ladies and gentlemen, she makes a cup of tea, puts milk in it to cool it down for some fucking reason.
She doesn't even make a cup of boiling water, the fucking stupid bastard.
How a cup of boiling water, I was saying. Ones were saying get fucking a hot water bottle or whatever. But what's that? That's like fucking standing naked with a condom on, your woman laying in the bed. No, just like the fucking idea of it.
Just like the feeling.
I just want to stand here and no imagine it.
She'd have not getting pregnant.
Jesus Christ. And I was like, what's the point? But they were giving me abuse for pretending, making up this story about a pretend friend.
Kim.
Me trying to pretend.
You're a stupid bastard.
Yep, Kim. What are you at, woman? Buy a fucking hot water bottle or, do you know what I mean? 2 sugars and everything. Do you know what's flavour got to do with fucking it? What do you do? Fucking hell. I was just looking at Kaylee and she's telling me, I was going, what? That's like the story about the 2 stupid brothers.
You know what? That's like saying, why not make a coffee? I don't like coffee.
Hey, I know. That's mad. That's like the story of the two stupid brothers that played Connect 4 with no bottom. Go ahead, John.
Never ended game of Connect 4.
How long are we going to be at this game for?
How do you want
this? Is worse than Monopoly, sir. Oh, man. So there you go, Kaylee. That's out now.
Stupid bastard.
Why did I mention Conan bopping the baloney? Conan didn't bop his baloney either. Because he's getting stuck about it. He says, whole school's happy. Even the day I got it, he says. Fucking walking up the street.
Did you go to gym today? Still training?
Man, I'm back at myself. Remember the dirty rip? Just wrecked my whole week. But so last Thursday I started back training again. And I was fucking... You know the way fucking if you drink it ruins everything? People don't understand it. But then my man and I think I'm doing too much. Was I telling you that there now?
Training?
Wait till you hear it. My dad rang me one day, it was like a Friday. And he goes, me and your man are having a wee drinky coming down. And I says, I can't have a gig on. I was doing a gig or something like that there. He goes, oh, where you at? And I was telling him and all. Then on the Saturday, they rang me from Christie's. You heard the noise in the background and all. And they were going, you coming down? That cracks night. And I said, sure, I'm doing an MC for that fight night or something. It was one of them things. Right, fuck's sake, you coming down after it? I says, no, I'm not going to bother. And then he rang me on the Sunday. You coming down for the cure? I says, are you at it again? I says, listen, I'm not going down because I've got rehearsals or something, but you need to be drinking the night before to go for a cure anyway. No, bad of crack.
You need to be sick to get the cure.
So, and then he rang me on the Monday. Rang me on the fucking Monday. Monday club, what do you think? And I says, Dad, I'm at work. What time you... I says, I'm bringing the wins to the pool later on. You know what he said to me? You need to slow down. I swear to God, your ma's worried about you. This is not good for your health. This is his 4th day in the rip. And I'm doing all positive shit. I'm doing like gigs and trying to fuck. And the thing about it is, it was alright when I was going down to Dublin for fucking 62 hours. But see, for some reason, it looks like you're doing more.
No.
But you're doing just wee flurries of hours. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck?
4 days in the pub.
That couldn't be good for you. He's in the pub 4 days. Fucking hell. I'd see her in the pub or down to the house or down, and I said, you drinking again? Aye, sure, man. No, there's an excuse to. The Cure, the Monday Club, it's only Friday. You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
Hump day.
We breathe day on a fucking Wednesday. You know what I mean? Do everything on a Wednesday and then back at it.
How, man, I couldn't wake up every day hanging.
The guy was depressed for like 3 days. Like proper depression comes on.
Aye.
And we regret. See the difference between having a wee drink in the house than going out. I think anybody our age now goes out. is never going to have a nice next day, especially if you go out at it. You know what I mean? Because we end up madder than the young ones because they're all doing that. We're running around with the tops off. You know what I mean? You smacking each other's houses, fucking having.
You actually looked like you were wearing like a woman's blouse because it was kind of ripped there. You know, like where the boob cleavage is.
Oh man, I just been getting people tell me, "Do you remember being in that bar?" And I went, "What's the fuck?" I thought I went straight down the road, but no, I was in a few fucking.
He rang me. It was like, "Oh man, I was definitely home in daylight. I was all boiler." People were sending me videos at 9 o'clock and at night in July. It definitely, or in January, it definitely was not daylight.
Drinking me Paddy Flicky dropped to spilt table of drink over me twice. So I was covered, soaked, mess. Eugene Barnes along me too. What did perk me up a wee bit is Eugene text me on the Monday saying, "Are you coming? I'm in Christie's." I was like, I was in the middle of the rat.
Oh no!
Just staring at people and apologising to everything, apologising to life. You know what I mean? Apologising to my jeans that were ripped in the ground. Didn't know where my wallet was and didn't want to look for it.
You did you find it?
Found it obviously that night, but it was in a. I went down to town with no wallet with the boys.
Somebody told me that you didn't pay for drinks. Somebody said you didn't drinks or food you didn't pay for. Somebody said to me.
But then I woke up and old fucking Tom Mullen, £50. He tried to say £80 too. The cunt said the Arla Ronan owes me £80.
But someone in a bar told me you haven't paid. Must be charities.
It must be, yeah. Because my wallet was left in the house. I was an autopilot man, and it's dangerous because I could lose everything. One wrong move, like. And it shouldn't be a charities place where the gig is, like. Doing airplanes, you know what I mean?
Helicopters? No, I'm talking about
propellers.
Hi girls, you see this?
Penis and pints and William Wines. When is it not gonna? Fuck me.
I know why.
So that's me.
No, I've been swimming.
And I was alright too. I was laying in the house and I had a bath and told you watched Wrong Turn, got under the bed, and then the Alice and Orla come up, torch me to go down. That just set me off because it was just starting then really at that time. About 12 at night. So you're in fucking top form. You're in top form when people are getting chippies and going home. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's over. It's a chapter of my life.
Well, I've been doing the swimming, man, but fucking swimming's a hard thing to do, man. See, to get a swimming pool that'll let you in the public swim, it's a fucking nightmare.
Is there not lanes in Riversdale? There's like the...
No, man, there's fucking... Still to get me started. And it's all old people too, so you're swimming and amongst them. And then you're in the change room.
Slalom.
Do you ever like in the change room in like Riversdale after...
Look at other men's dicks.
Sure, there was a sow boy the last day.
The longest ball bag in history.
No, he's fucking bent over forward, man. And like his body was 2 sack of spuds just stacked. But he had the biggest fucking dong on him. It's like,
do they start growing at
man?
91?
I was like that Mike Gare, man, just hanging between his legs.
That's a big fucking...
It's like...
That's like fucking bit of a
then
big
there was
function.
another guy like with a wee thumb dick, but this massive helmet, like
Jesus.
and it was like what do you call it, circumcised?
It was fucking
or
what do you call them fucking.
It was either circumcised or just falls off at some stage. You know, like you get to a certain age.
Your ears, nose, and cock must be the only things.
Man, I was
you
like,
grow.
no, like them big portobello mushrooms, like hang between this.
Did you go over and start going?
Man, it's just to me.
Yeah, you have to look like.
Oh, aye.
It's like your eyes just go, no, fuck.
Look, it's always that thing. The old boy was like doing the towel between the legs, going, "Hey,
chatting to something.
You must." No, he said to me, "Hey, you must train the. You looking good, Nick?"
You stand there.
I'm like, "Aye."
You with the towel over your foot doing the pants and towel thing. Biting a towel and putting your legs up. Okay.
And then you're in a rush saying, man, I know you're wet, your back's wet, and you try to put the t-shirt on and it rolls up into a ball.
Trying to get it down and all. Oh, getting the wind out of the pool is the most sickening thing. Girls especially.
Aye.
Get them fucking washed and dried and put away. Tight.
Put away.
Get her done. Aye, so we had a good fucking week, eh?
Tell me about what happened in Belfast then. Why did you suck balls?
Just 14 or 17 people showed up.
Man, every day is a new ad of somewhere that you are.
Oh.
It's always the same people. You, Eamon, Peter E. Davis, Fenton Harvey.
Where?
Is there like 5 shows where you...
The boys want me.
Same
We're doing a 5 shows? I'm doing Lavers in March again. Okay.
After Christmas, you were
so
like...
the boiler rooms went fucking brilliant. Oh, I did a wee white lie too. You know when you're fucking in the middle of showing off. Stand with all the comedians at the front and fucking Mickey says, "How many fights you have boiler room?" I had about 2 fights to every every discipline. Oh, about 6 MMA, you know, and just I don't know why I did it. Because they wouldn't have been as like if it was 5 MMAs, it's as good as 6. You know what I mean? For some reason. But anyway, the
A couple
Wednesday night went. But see, this is the genius of Mickey Bartlett. He did this new material on the Wednesday night, and then I did it again on the Thursday night, and the difference already just by one night. I'm thinking, right, that needs to change over there now.
But it wasn't even on the Thursday night. It wasn't even the comedy. It was. There's a couple of things happened. There was a guy there who was clearly fucking off his head on fucking dope. Who was nearly fighting me Forbes out in the hall. And he decided he was going to like crawl in slowly.
And it looked like Tyrannosaurus Rex.
He's like fucking.
But I thought he was hunched over, but he still stand.
Aye.
And then it was going slow as fuck.
Aye. Because
he was speaking to me outside, too, man, this is some place here, hey. I'm like, aye, man, I'm glad you enjoyed it. What do you I just go downstairs for a pint. And I'm like, fuck. And then there was a boy sitting in front of him, didn't smile either.
aye.
And then there was a boy in front of you, fell asleep.
Aye. That's aye.
And then Forbes was in
Somebody
his
was
ring up in the box.
Somebody was telling me the boy that fell asleep didn't know he fell asleep. He didn't know why everybody was laughing at him. 2 days later, he didn't know that he fell asleep.
Aye.
Because Mickey changed it. Mickey, when he seen he was asleep, and said now when he wakes, everybody pretend like I told the most unbelievable joke. And then when he opened his eyes, he went, and that's what I said to her, fuck off. And everybody went,
and he joined in a bit, yeah.
aye, and everybody was laughing at him, no looking at him, laughing.
Oh, mad. Them boys landed after drinking from like 11.
But they see when your man was creeping slow, Mickey was just making jokes off the cuff.
Unreal.
Like it was E.T. and...
I don't think Mickey. He didn't start for about 5 minutes. He was laughing that much at your man, wasn't it?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, I got ripped on them. Oh, hi for about
And then a big callback at the end.
Aye.
Son, that's genius. Like it takes me fucking a year to work that out. That's raw. That's proper comedy there, where you're just a comedian. You're just up and doing it.
Aye.
You know what I mean? That's where you want to be. Where it's just like, bleh, here you go, can't sit down, look at him.
Oh, some of...
But it was a good night. The Thursday night, just it was proper boiler room on the cusp of chaos. But stays there, you know what I mean?
Thursday night?
The Thursday night,
Aye.
Wednesday was still brilliant, but the Thursday night took it then, like the old boiler room. That you remembered. Oh, this is why we have the fucking name. Because even the other comedians had mates down with them, videoing and all, and they're all looking at me going, "These fucking Strabane ones are mental, hey, fucking mental case." They're all mad.
I've been thinking about that fella that didn't smile at the front with Mickey, or when Ian Thompson said, you look like Sam Smith on AIDS.
He was smiling sort of, but apparently that's the type of him.
I know, but man, I was thinking then, like, would that make your girlfriend look at you different?
The next day she was laughing and saying that was you. But this is, man, it's all fucking let's pretend. It's all having a crack. That's what I had to do in the past where I didn't do well. It was just like fucking, my new stuff wasn't working, so I just started...
Sugar sandwich, back
just shouted up, "Hey, how long have I left?" 9 minutes, and just looked at them. I think I got the biggest laugh where I went, "What, 9? In front of this?" No. So and then this one I'm doing on Friday night, a dry wet one, so they can be tight too because people aren't drinking and all. And the last few we did were tough, like.
Man, you've been like, see, after Christmas, I don't think I'll advertise as much. I think you fucking
in
doubled.
The town.
I know, but still your social media, like.
Aye, but I'm not fucking torturing the town with fucking gigs, except for Orange is the New Green twice at the end of the month in 2 boiler rooms. Shane Todd and Andrew Ryan.
Do I tell your Peter Kay story?
Oh, I told you, did I?
Yeah.
Wild second time. So, Mark, what happened was, I'd love to see Peter Kay live. My mate, Buck Mackay, fair play to Paul, rang me, says, "Do you want 2 tickets to go see Peter Kay?" I says, "Fuck up, are you not going or what?" And he goes, "No, you can go along with me and the woman." Fucking right I do. She says, the 25th of February. I says, "Let's just wait there till I check my phone. Whatever's on," I says, "it's getting cancelled." Orange is the New Green, LA Theatre.
The one thing you can't.
Could you step into the Orange Man? Just land out. Hello.
Oh,
fucking the only thing I would have definitely, I didn't care what it was.
I'm doing it with a beard.
Yeah. Oh, definitely do it with a beard. I'm going back, never did fucking. I was hateful even looking at it, man.
And Walt, man, that text gave me anxiety. Well, you put on the last night that Walter's is sick. Like what?
So what happened? I woke up in the morning and Laura, Damien's wife, rang me and says, and it's the woman approach too. He's like dead. When we're going to have the funeral? No.
Like I'm never doing that again outside.
I've never seen anything as bad. I've been in all 5. What do you call them? Fucking chemists in the town. Can't get the stuff I'm looking for. It's banned. It's that morphine stuff. It's not. It works for everybody. Do you mean? It works for me some reason. Now your granny give it to you in a spoon. You're fucking yes, thickened up your shit. But that fucking stuff. But she says it's not looking good. Listen, we're going to make it. He's just poking on.
Oh, he's not going to make it. Like
he's not making it. It's like he's not making it.
Mass cards.
They're going to make a decision at 1 o'clock. So I says right. I says I'm not leaving the house then at 1 o'clock. I'm not going up there to build up a set. When Blee and Terry all were chatting about getting somebody to go on with a script to do Walter's part, but it's never going to work. Especially his part. You know what I mean?
You don't have any understudies.
He's like the star of the show. No, that's the only thing. But then he rang me then about 2 o'clock. Ronan, I'll not let you down. I'm fucking feeling... He said to me that him as a woman and Wayne were just staring at him the whole time he was lying on the bed. So he came and did the gig. He didn't even do the dress rehearsal. We says we'd rather have him come straight and do the fucking gig rather than try and get somebody ready for it in a couple of hours. Who the fuck? We'd have to get cast and mixed up. Ugh, I wasn't going to do it. Anyway, fucking Damien Lanshead just before the show up, kills it. Straight back home. He didn't even help her taking the stage down. We says, no, get out of here. You know what I mean? Straight back home and straight up the stairs to his bed. So I was saying he was probably back in his bed going. So he got out of his bed, got in the car, drove up, did a 2-hour show, jumped in the car, straight back and back into his bed again. Man, you're lying back in bed like that just fucking happened.
What would you?
Cheering.
What if he genuinely couldn't make it? What happens if you can't make it? It's over.
It's over. Size of me in the poster. Has to be.
Doesn't happen. Like cancel.
Jesus, who else is going to
money back?
It would have to be a return. Sure, fucking. Then the people try and take the one to their seals, Orla then. So I was like down.
Why are you not finished? Why have you not finished her yet?
So we fucking Kovla's finished anyway. She's not doing we were going to get her in the show and all, and I went, nah, it's too much work. I've really a whole family here, and it's a stressful time. I don't need people's opinions. And Conan and Kovla them were messing about backstage, throwing things at each other and all, and I'm ready to go on and looking at them, going fucking pack it in, and then hello, fucking out there, big crowd. Literally behind the door, ready to go through, and they're throwing things at each other. I says, no, I can't. And then after it, because I asked Harla, go out at the end if it goes well, and just ask people, what do you think? So away she went, and she came back, and she went, that was fucking embarrassing there. I says, hey, what's wrong? Nobody stopped. They just kept walking. One person did stop to talk. I says, I a woman, and she said it was all right, too much cursing. So I'm just like, yes, this was a great gig day. She's away on. I have to get the stage and all done.
By the way,
she's away on, and I have to.
By the way, that's a fucking brilliant face.
I'm telling you,
clap that face there, Mark.
No, you're just sitting there after, and then she's away with everybody, and there's no Walters either, so I have to get the stage. I'm fucking taking this down, and it's in my head going, only one person stopped and complained on fucking. So I was just driving down the road, me and Terry. That's van, you know what I mean? And I got home and I said there, she goes, do you want to see these? What happened? I said, no, they're going to show me your woman. Sir, about 20 people before going, 10 out of 10, brilliant, class night, thank you, one of the best things I've seen, that's crack. And then a 90-year-old woman went, you know what, it was alright, but it was just a wee bit too much cursing for my liking. Or they had me, people coming out like it was fucking, I demand my money back. That's the way I was feeling. Because you don't like, it's like when you do a video and you get it, like see even the people out of context are seeing the video of me climbing up, curing Catholics, bigot, and all they're writing on their David. So nobody knows it's like getting the.
But that's good. That's good promotion.
Aye, anything, sure. They reckon if you don't fucking insult somebody, you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? But the way Orla had it painted, I was shite. But I says the round of applause and the cheers and all we got, and it got better and better as the night went on. You know what I mean? And that's what you want. Then I watched the video back. I says, I've actually got a clip they put out now. They promote Strabane with. What am I?
Strabane will be sell out, but
you hope so. But the posters and all too.
Is it one night?
2. The Saturday selling really well. The Friday needs work. Get fucking on it.
When's that?
Then
25th of February.
24th and 25th, I think. The Friday and Saturday. You see, you get it right. 23rd and 24th. No, 24th and 25th. I'm on leave the 23rd. Orange is the new green, 24th and 25th. But I have a fight a couple of fucking weeks before that. I have a wee interest in February ahead of me.
Hey, it's one here. We're getting nearly 10 days from the big.
I sent you a
And I'm definitely not going.
I know. So I was chatting to Mills today. You may as well go pay-per-view after a wee competition.
It's a bit shite, like.
Shite, surely. I would have loved to have a whole crowd of Strabamons up. Fucking roaring and shouting. We'd have fucking been the loudest in the place. I remember Doms McConnell was fighting in Derry. MMA, I was doing judge.
Chaos. Steve Owens.
Aye. Were you there? And the fans nearly tapped the fucking cage. I had to get up and say, if you don't fucking back off, this fight's going to be cancelled.
That's the night Big Bird slapped a boy.
That's right. Best fucking punch of the night.
Yeah. After the fight.
James had the broken leg.
The boy started him. And then a whole fucking riot kicked off, anyhow.
What is it about Doms McConnell, MMA and fucking shows? Remember the riot too?
Yeah, Dom's done well that night, like.
And your man coming like McGregor. And they left like fucking
What
Pee Wee
about
Herman.
McGregor getting knocked over by the bike?
Aye, apparently he was lucky.
But what do you mean he was lucky? Like, because he's going on like fucking. It looked like he was fucking on coke. What outside?
Is he not one of your teammates?
Aye. So
Someday, maybe.
I have a picture of me and him.
Class. I have a picture
Yeah,
of me.
well back, like. But,
Aye.
but as far as we can
Back when you fucking thought
as
it
far
was
as
class.
he's concerned, best mates. Like.
Oh, aye, 100%.
I'd love to get down to that Black Forest someday. I go down today.
What's that? The big main gym?
No, his restaurant.
Was it a good restaurant?
Never
Have you
had
ever trained down in their gym?
Aye.
What's it like? Top.
Oh, that's class. That's where I met McGregor.
Is it?
He came in for the opening and then we all got a big group photo and I'm about 10 rows back. But
Did he mention me? 10 rows back with pen pals?
Wouldn't mind going down to the... Was it 10 who went down to the Ireland matches? Oh, that's what... So I was driving the car the last day to work and they were on about... there's a whole pile of events coming up now in the Viva, Rugby and Republic Ireland now are starting the qualifiers for the Europeans and they want people to learn the Irish national anthem.
National anthem.
And not just...
Do you not know it?
Do you know it?
I know it in Irish, son.
Go.
Not in front of the cameras.
Fina, fina, for Johnny, a fan and for man. She was like, everybody just hums the first two lines. And then
I don't even know any of it.
so I was in the car the last day trying to
Learn it?
Man, words that don't even...
Is there not an English version? Soldiers are we.
It's a soldier song. The warrior story or something.
It's about the eye.
Aye. But in Irish, it's like the words are tricky. Lesquiliga. You know, the
Go,
word like
try it.
No.
You can't sing anyway in general.
No, but I can't sing in Irish. But I'm going to...
You can sing like a fucking bird in Irish.
I'm going to try now, between now, like the next month, and just take it on for 10 minutes. What but does it go on the ooh, ah, up the ra, say ooh, ha, ha? Is that on the national anthem or no?
Well, we're adapting it the way it sounds things. See that there, keep Irish out of our kids' classrooms. St. Malachy's not welcome. At CPS, signed parents outside of school, like, in Ireland.
Keep Irish out of our...
Keep Irish out of our Keep Irish out of our kids' classrooms.
Where's St. Malachy's?
St. Malachy's sounds very Irish, doesn't it? It's up north somewhere. Where do you see? Where is it? It's just
Belfast, like.
in Belfast. It's been outside of school. We're trying to introduce. If you want to speak Irish, they'll teach you it. They don't want
Fuck, I hated Irish at school. Wish I had a fucking went on.
I know, because you could go to all them fucking islands and places across the world that fucking speak Irish.
I know, but I think in later
Lock
life,
Island.
you start to get a wee bit more
Irish.
You
never feel.
you
I'll
think-
tell you when you feel more Irish, when you're in a bar in Philadelphia and the Wolf Tones come on. And a phone call from America said send a lad, and the whole place sings it. And you're more Irish than any Irishman ever fucking lived. You forget you're Irish when you're in Ireland.
So you do, guys.
So when you're away, you get called Irish in sites and all. Yo, Irish! Bend over.
Grab your ankles.
You're Irish. Can I have a word? Fucking hell. Did you ever see the remastered videos of the boys up building the skyscrapers in New York? The Irish boys? How the fuck? It shows you the evolution of man.
I'm up at the first floor.
You'd be fucking well secured now, like, but they were just, hey, and they all wear shirts and ties. Shirts. My granddad went to work shirt and tie.
And them cobble boots you wear.
That's not that long ago, but
no.
That's not that long. I remember my granddad, he worked in, what do you call that big fucking famous factory in Derry? DuPont? Worked in DuPont, shirt and tie, every day. You thought, I know a boy who wore shirt and tie every day, is going to fucking peel spuds. That's what he did. Left the house, shirt and tie, went to peel spuds. I used to think, where are they living in the Ballycone? You know what I mean? But he's just probably proud in his fucking attire now.
It's not very practical, but is it?
No, because if it fucking catches an inning, you're dead. Clip-ons. If you're going to wear a tie to work, please wear a clip-on.
That's what Joe Rogan always says. That's the easiest way to kill a man if he's wearing a tie. Like, he's just...
It's there. He's wearing the weapon.
Man, I was listening to Jordan.
Give him a swizz.
I was listening to Jordan Peterson the last day.
He's some boy, isn't he? He's getting a bit religious, isn't he?
He was talking ages, man. Like, you kind of tune out for it, but it's like it's a higher plane of thinking. Like it's
too smart for you,
but it's also
I fucking love it.
It's also very
It's really deep and interesting, if you ask me.
Philosophical, man. It's real.
Yes,
fucking...
yes. Philosophical.
Very full calls.
Very fucking philosophical. Go ahead. That's when I be dopey. That's when I try and attempt big words. I'm on a flow and then I throw it out there and it's absolutely fuck all to do with the sentence. It means a different thing than it actually even means. And I just think it's part of the fucking gig. You know what I mean? Just don't say words that you don't know. Stay away from them. Comedians scare me with up with their big words and I'm going dragged up in the valley going, you know what I mean? Words.
But then Jordan Peterson was saying words wrong.
How?
Like he was saying niche instead of neat. No, like
niche. Oh, pronunciations. That's different.
And then what was he saying? A couple of words, and I was like, that's not how you say them. But he's obviously smarter than me, like. And
then I would say if Jordan Peterson listened to this, he wouldn't understand a word. He'd probably think, them boys speaking Gaelic. If they could sing an Irish laughing. They thought they were fucking fluent. In America, they thought we were speaking Irish because we were just talking fast to each other.
Yeah, I remember being on McDonald's and really have to slow it down, like.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
I actually did a gig in Dublin, I was telling you, remember, and it was just all fucking foreigners, so I had to just slow, and I actually I said to Eamon, I said, I'm going to go up and go real fucking embarrassingly slow. And I killed the fucking room. So I got thrown off it, I said, I need to slow way down when you're up there, like. I was, how's it going, everybody? Just really, I was more fucking up for it, like, but slowed down everything. I just had to pronounce every word, and if the Fuse Boys had to see me doing it, you'd be going, wanker, fucking. I guess your man fucking Bridges, Kevin Bridges says. They think whenever he's in England, they think he's fucking heavy duty Glasgow. Whenever he's in Glasgow, they think he's a fucking cunt, you know what I mean?
I don't know what. Do you ever get a wee bit embarrassed by the Northern Ireland accent?
There was a wee boy in Home and Away, our neighbours, whenever he came on, you wanted to fucking hang yourself. Do you remember that boy? Just a pure fucking... It was like somebody up the road accent. I was like... Ugh.
You didn't see that video went viral there? The boy shouting, make it fucking viral. Let's make this fucking viral. Yeah. So boy must have caught... let's see if I can get it here. Stealing drink in Tesco. So he's fucking around with the Tesco boys and he must be from Narn. And you know, instead of think, he said Hank.
Hank. There's a lot of boys do that.
Fucking Hank. Who you think you're fucking Hank? Who the fuck Hank you fucking...
There's a mad boy on Donkey, somebody you call him, he's on TikTok. He's funny, but that's the first accent that there's words I'm going, what'll I say?
Can't get it.
Strabane and Derry is meant to be one of the hardest to understand. It was Keys, he tell me that. I was thinking there's not much difference between us and Keys. Is there? Accent wise?
Between what?
Like Oma and Strabane. You can have sort of like a wee turn on there.
What's...
Their R's are a bit fucking...
slower. That's more culture, I think.
But they reckon Derry is the hardest accent to understand.
Fucking fuck.
We were on about it the last time too. But that's because we were born there, I suppose.
Tell me this.
Well, excuse me.
We'll talk about it. Might need to fucking cut it out. But I was in the gym the last day, and I met somebody.
That's fucking you, Jim.
Well, I was chatting to somebody. She listens to the podcast. She sent me a message one day saying, "Really funny episode. My face was sore laughing. Blah blah blah. The story of you being a dirty clat, whatever.
You,
Me,
me.
your brown nags going around the fucking conveyor belt like fucking the Generation Game.
Yep.
So that was alright. Met her in the gym. I'll not go into detail, but she was like, "Oh, I'm not doing much today because I'm just back from Turkey. I got a facelift." I was like, "Right." She's like, "No, I was like, "No, what?" She was like, "No, really." So she had a facelift.
And you didn't notice?
Her hair was down. She had a hat on.
Right.
I'm not going into details anyway, but she was like, "I feel 21 inside. I want the body to match." And I was like, "But that's a losing battle. Like, you're going to lose that battle. Like,
There's no a nice 40-year-old body's nice too. Like,
but how do you feel about getting old? But how do you feel about getting old? Do you give a fuck, or is there some days you think, fuck, I'd love to be?
never sure. What's the point of fucking? You know what I mean? I never think about things that can't happen.
What can happen, like?
Somebody's put on Twitter today. Would you rather be? Then this I said, fuck. It means I'd fucking stay the same. Would you rather be 45 with $50 million, or have the knowledge you have now but go back to 10 years of age? That means I'd get a year off and 50 million. Give it to me. I'm a year younger too. Fucking hell. But
Probably 45 with the millions, to be honest.
if you're 10, but you'd be by 15, you'd be 50 billion in the bank, you know.
Would you?
You would.
Why?
Conviction and knowledge and fucking, all the pitfalls in life. Especially when you're young, that's when you need to do it. But I'd be too lazy. I go,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're going to get.
I'm happier now than ever was. So if that gives you an answer.
Aye, look, I don't know.
Do you have, like, you can sensationalize things, or you can look back and romanticize things. Do you know what I mean? You always think of the good. Like, at summers when we were young, it was always sunny. Wasn't fuck. Remember we went down to fucking Bunbeg and it rained for 2 weeks. I was sitting looking out, no TV or fuck all. Nothing to do. And it was meant to be holidays.
I mean, I said to you about the guy in the golf club who was just sitting there thinking. We were there for about an hour.
He's away on his holidays.
He's just sitting thinking, no phone, just
Nothing.
Just sitting at a table for an hour with a pint in front of him, just
Glazed over and his head's away.
just looking and thinking.
I bet you where he was far better than where we were. We were sitting going, what's keeping that fucking soup? I'm here an hour.
We were
A fucking soup. A soup. I'm here an hour. A fucking soup. Jesus Christ. But he was away in fucking Disneyland, I said.
So it was
I mean, there was somebody who was riding around.
I just nudged by it. It's not that bad. It's just sitting thinking.
Just happy. And that's the way people used to do. Used to wait. Waiting was the thing. Just you think it's just if you think of thousands and thousands of years of human existence, it's only this last fucking 20 that people have no zero,
like a waiting,
no patience.
Like a waiting room. You're not reading a magazine. Like you're on your phone.
That's it. But before that, you would have looked through the mag, through it down. But there was a lot of this. Just wait, and you waited. You had everybody had a bit of patience back then. Advertisements and like the news between a movie. You waited. You know what I mean? Cartoons just to get interrupted in the fucking children's shows in the morning. I hated the interruptions.
Oh man, they only like show 10 minutes.
10 minutes, Dungeons and Dragons, and then cut to fucking Philip Schofield with his hand up and fucking go for sex. You know what I mean? You're like, what?
And that turned out to be more sinister than.
Not sinister, like he was gay, just.
But is there not something about him? He has got
Penile
conjunctions.
Is he?
Out against.
But I think he was putting things out. They didn't want to come out. He was married.
There's extra things, but
Extra stuff. Extra gay.
to do with younger guys, I think.
No way.
You heard it here, folks. First, folks, it might not be true, but
It probably isn't true, but you've heard it here first. You know what I mean?
so you wouldn't if you had money and you could go get operations to make yourself.
What would you do?
Would you get the facelift? Would you get it all stretched back?
Would you start that nose out? Because we'd hear. Do you remember your woman out of fucking Dirty Dancing? The wee girl? She was world famous, but she had a funny nose.
Jennifer.
Got her nose sorted out, never got another day's work. She ended up in fucking soap operas. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's true, but you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
Tragic story. It may not be true.
She got a nose job. Tragic,
Never worked
tragic.
again.
How'd you never hear her again? She looks too different. You know what I mean?
Jennifer Grey, I think her name was.
But a girl from the penis, maybe? If you could go Shazam and fix on or do
Well,
something.
you can get a thing now you put in your dick where you can pump it up and it just stays rock hard for the whole time.
You've been doing some research, eh?
No. Fucking thing.
Hymns.
What can I do?
How do you last longer in a fucking situation?
Just pump it up. You got to pump it up. Did you know? Pump it up.
Take that with a Viagra, you'll be a hero.
Aye. But you don't need it because you can just pump it. And then,
Just pump the fuck.
And then,
I just let her down. Fucking.
is that us, love?
You finished? Aye. No, if there
But
was
you wouldn't get the...
No way. So there's nothing worse. No.
And like, she was like, you know what? This is going to be an ongoing
Oh,
thing. This is never going to stop.
Right, so that's going to be a thing too. You need to watch that.
Like, how far does the skin actually...
I went to Turkey because of the health reasons and the fucking mobility and to stop the greedy bastardness. You know what I mean?
You're still drinking pints of McCoy's. Like.
Had a bag last night.
See the way you bit his lip there? Had a bag of
Had a bag of fucking salt and vinegar McCoy's last night because I was huffing about the shit gig. So I just went, fuck it. Went to the top shelf, got myself a bag of blue McCoy's. Just went and ripped them man of McCoy's all night. Didn't give a fuck. Ignored the winds. Shouted at the wife.
I need to stop snacking.
Spit and fluff everywhere. McCoy.
Snacking's a real fucking thing. Huh?
Snacking, isn't it? Hey? Because it's so nice. It's like flavour you're at. It's nothing else. Have you watched the latest episode of the fucking Last of Us?
No, when we get home.
Either of that, but everybody says I love it, so there's definitely going to be gay stuff in it. Because the two boys said I always do that, Craig. Rouse and things. Did you see it? Rouse says, what was the point? And Duffy says, you'll love it, so... And I think she's lesbian. I know the wee girl, isn't she? She's a lesbian in part 2, you know, the game. Everybody was like, oh, it's too woke. Jesus, she's not a lesbian. Actually, you'll believe that she's a good fighter more.
Well, sure, I was just at the gym there now, and one of the Patreons who listens to the show came over and talked to me and just spoiled the endings.
Oh, you know the end it?
He was like,
don't tell me that.
Like, he didn't even realise. I was like, all right.
Aye, so they were starting on about it in that group chat, and I said, don't be that. I'll watch it now and go back to you. You'll not watch it, you'll be wrecked.
No, well, I'm up early, but I might watch it out for an hour.
I
need an hour where I'm not working.
You need an hour to yourself, eh?
So I set the heat for 15 minutes before I get back.
If it's not fucking, if there's nothing left. But flat out, sir.
I know why.
I'm busy too.
We're supposed to be walking Ergal on Sunday.
Who? This Sunday? Who?
Just the ones from the gym, and I wouldn't go like.
What would you need to wear? But you need the right stuff.
Well, you've got your wee brown cobbled boots.
Them boys there fucking spent.
I'm going to buy.
That's where I nearly broke my neck when I fucking did the backflip.
I'm going to buy a pair of boots this week.
I have to go down the
Sports
Direct to get fucking anybody wants to sponsor my fucking gear because it's going to cost me about £100. But it's going to a good cause. It's going to be a pay-per-view. There'll be 1,000 watching, won't there? Of course, it's pay-per-view. So your business is going to be on my back. Or if you want to get in the bottom of my shoes for when I get knocked out. You know what I mean? My gold tricks. Fucking lying there.
Clark's shoes.
Wee blue bird going around me. Fucking Clark's.
Hallow's pizzas.
So anybody wants to, I'm going to have to go down to, because I was looking online and all, and just, I don't know what size I am. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, they're large or extra large, depends on the company, it depends on the brand, so you never know. And then I was saying to him, like he was saying too, that has shit sure he was saying on here, was came back crap. So Sports Direct's bound to do boxing stuff on it upstairs. I know they've like,
I don't know if they do boxing.
I need to, the thing is, I'm thinking I need to get boots, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Instead of getting on my pair of slippers on me, like.
That's all
Tacky look on.
bad.
The fucking your laces tied in 9 knots. Our Kieran fought so many fights like that, and you're looking at him going, he was wearing them slippers.
Probably ankle socks.
Kieran fought in a ring one night, and he was wearing the slippers he wore to the site that day working. I swear to God, this boy came in, he was fighting with a robe and the whole lot, and Kieran landed in, no robe and all, dirty t-shirt, dirty trousers. I mean, the shorts he was wearing on the side and a pair of slippers. Done punched the face of the boy. Just fucking, no, he was never a man of style anyway.
No.
Never was. It was just to cover your arse and way on. But then you've got Shane and all, they all never knew. Like, I'd wear Reebok shorts and an Adidas top, no bother, like. But if you can get the both, well, shoes, but I don't know where I'm going to get them. There's ones that you can send away for, like, but I'm thinking, look more like.
Well, Sports Direct might do some of that stuff, like.
These things look more like fucking clown shoes, I think. And I'm not going too dear. You want to see the price of the ones? Look special then right now. Help him into the ring. Folks.
They do look very Krusty the Clown.
Hello. G'day, folks. Sound so sound.
Oh, but you have to wear all. What are they?
They're only 30 quid. You know what I mean? They'll probably squeak when I fucking fight.
Well, when, like, you know, if you had red shorts and a red top, it would make sense, like.
It's good when you see Paddy's blood will not be able to stain them. You know what I mean? Same sort of shade. But then I'll just go down there and I was looking at them shorts then.
What are they, just
standard Adidas?
Would you not buy a pair of boxing shorts? Like, I'm sure there's cheap
They are boxing shorts.
Right, okay.
And then the gun show. Anything sniffing, anything important to say, ladies and gentlemen, put a good sniff after it. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine you got sick before that. I'll be a sickener. Do you think anybody will get
Sure.
sick or drop out?
That's the one about Damien too, fair for complaining because I was sold out. It was a cha-chinger, like. Because me and Blee made nothing the last. What happened, we would have made something in Oma. Only because of nothing getting made down in Carlingford or wherever we were. Where were we again?
No. I'm not
That
there.
we had the fucking pay that paid off that, so we sort of ended up a wee bit below. But this one was making us a few pound and it was looking like it wasn't happening on the day. Tight. Then I was in good form, man, when they said I could do it, and then it was a good
Jesus.
show.
Where was it, the Baller?
The Baller.
Not forget the last time I was in the Baller, man.
Now you were sick. That was another show I was on. That was the last time I was on too. Keep her lit. I was driving the bus.
Oh man, I've never suffered as much in a theatre.
And then you went out and got a ticket.
And I was out in the car. No, I was clamped.
You knew you were sick too because we were in the cafe. You couldn't eat or nothing. Did
No.
did you shade yourself or something?
No, I nearly shit myself in the car, and I couldn't go anywhere.
Because you're clamped.
And man, it was all like I remember lying in the car in the sweats and then
So what happened? But we were. I was doing a show and it was our work.
yeah,
So you brought young people.
yeah. Nobody turned up.
So you're in the theatre watching it yourself, and then you got the gurgle.
Man, the sweat was rolling down my face.
Why did you not just get up and go to the bog and sort it
But I
out?
didn't feel like I had to do anything at that stage. I just felt terrible. And then I went on to eat with you, and we got a big dirty, fucking greasy fry.
I was back in my eating days too.
Just eat a wee bit of it, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna go. I have to go."
Oh, you can.
And I got up, and I just seen the big yellow fucking thing on the car,
You're making an escape, like.
and I was like, might have been something like ridiculous, like £300 I had to pay.
Oh, and you had to get them there quick because you're going to shite the pants.
Man, and I remember, do you know where I remember what was happening that day? Your man was doing his thing on Facebook, coming out. Hey, bring it all back, full Schofield. That's the day he came out.
There you
I
go.
was all over good morning. I was lying in the car, sweat pushing down my face, and he was like, I'm gay.
Just like you're not the only one, Miss Orwell.
And then, man, I never mind the drill. And I literally, it's one of them ones where I just ran into the house and just, I might have shit my pants a wee bit, but got
A wee
habit.
blurb came out. Do you ever do a wee and it doesn't reach the eggs? Your arse just catches it. You're like, oh, fuck, right. I need to go and sort this out. And it's a slidey one for a couple
Just
of minutes.
hold it like that.
It's just like, fucking hell.
arse is
You're
just-
going to need backup, sir.
Your arse just throws it on the toilet.
It just catches it. Oh, bro. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man, I've never. That could have been COVID, like.
Aye, they reckon there's one. Like,
Well, that must have been around the start of COVID, was it? That was just before COVID, I think.
it was before because we were doing another show in Belfast, and on the way up the road, we were told to turn back.
That's right.
It was like end of time.
Man, what about that Project Veritas thing was out during the week?
What's that?
So it's this fucking project that's like getting men on Grindr, like gay men, to go on dates with guys from Pfizer. So there's this video that's speaking to one of the high up Pfizer guys on a date.
Who's Pfizer?
the guys that fucking they're a pharmaceutical company that make
That
vaccines.
poisons us all, right?
So he admits on the video, like nobody's talking about this, right? And Google's actively blocking any information on it, right? They were see when COVID started, Pfizer were on purpose mutating it into a different disease
So they get cured.
so they could.
They're the only ones that get cured.
So booster, money. They said this is going to be fucking huge for us. So every time they were on purpose mutating the COVID flu into something different, so that you needed a different vaccine, a different booster, and done it loads of different times just for money.
The big one too, the whole world shut down for something that isn't as deadly as other things that we society was able to live with.
Aye.
Do you know, and viral
Why
stuff.
is people not talking about like corrupt companies?
Because they're in charge. They block it. They're in charge of the media, the fucking story.
And like Google's blocking it, like
Mad.
sickening.
Oh, sure.
Why would you get a booster or a jag or?
I'm not getting any more anyway. You?
I didn't get any. You did get a
Did
booster?
you not get any?
No, I got the first one, but I
I
didn't
got
get
the first two.
Aye, but I didn't get the boosters.
And there, wait a minute, was there a few boosters?
5 boosters, I think.
Was
Was there
there?
now? 5 boosters.
Fuck off.
You got a booster. That's the day Kieran was outside with the Bible.
That's right. I'm fucking Patsy Ward, shouting and roaring. I just missed them, thank God.
And then you were inside. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I was promoting the Orange Man show. He's outside fucking looking to kill people. Down with that idea.
Down with that sort of thing. You stand like Father Ted and Father Jack. And Dougal.
Oh man. What the fuck? We're sort of semi-speaking now, so it's meant to pad me for us fight, but it's just timed right.
You sent me a wee video of you padding. You didn't put it up.
I know. She and Todd said it fit me when I seen it.
Did I?
And I says, I hope you know I'm only joking. And I says, hey, if you need anybody to
Did you
open
just
for
send it to
in the-
him?
No, in the group. And I says,
Everybody in the group seen that video?
on our team,
Ah, right.
there's 2 groups, our team,
Yes.
and there's the main one. And now I said then, listen, if you need anybody to open for you in the Grand Opera House, just once. Hint. Love to do that room just to do it. 2,500 or so.
You should have put on, I'm opening for you in the Grand Opera House and you'll do fuck all about it.
I'm afraid, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm at the scraps at the table at the minute. Don't want to push boundaries.
What? The Paddy, that video you sent me the other day, was that Paddy's going to batter Pete Giffen?
There's something about it, I don't know. But I just seen that video, I was like, fucking hell.
Is Pete calling boys out all of this? Is he? No.
Pete's
Interesting,
fighting, Sean Howard, but they're mates. Well, I think their mates are both from Lurgan. That's 3 Lurgan men fighting on the card. I think about it. Mickey's Lurgan as well.
Mickey's lurking.
Mickey Pete's thing. It'll all happen
Do you know
now in
what-
10 days' time. Did it?
Just before we go.
I'm not a bit nervous, but seeing the night, I'll probably shape myself. Just because it's doing things in front of people. You always, like, I've been done some amount of shite this last few years. But you always fucking be nervous, like. I think it's controllable now more than it was every time. No. That's the thing about when I used to fight. I didn't do enough of it. Comedy, you're up all the time. Fighting, you take a fight, and then you might do another one for 6 months. Then you take it and have a training camp and get. So every time it's fucking nerve-wracking. Every time. So when you do things like that.
Just
The
before
least-
we go,
the least-
we're going to talk about just the amount of stuff that's going on. Sponsorship opportunity.
That's it, eh? Any sponsors out there? Any companies or any organisations?
So we're building up now to the live pod at the end of June or July. We have a date.
It's booked and all. Like,
It's booked. We've booked the Fur Trees again. We're going to do it. We're going
The summer one was class compared to. I think it was a bit. It's a better.
to. We're going to strip it back again. I think so. It's going to be more about pod and not drinking and getting fucking rubbered. But there'll be music or a DJ. We haven't decided yet.
I might have a DJ at the end.
But we're looking for some sponsorship over the next few months, so you'll get your you'll get your business called out for 46 weeks at the start of the pod. If you go for longer, it'll be cheaper. If you go for 6 months, it'll be cheaper. It'll be on the Patreon. It'll be on posters. I was thinking today too, we get one of them pull-up ones. We'll get it done for the live pod with just the sponsors on it.
Aye, 100%.
We'll just spend the money.
Yeah.
And we'll get it changed every time. So send us a message if you're interested.
There's been a wee bit of interest already, and
Aye.
we've had sponsors in the past, and it's always
Aye.
worked well because you're getting some.
And it always really helps.
It's getting out, and it helps for the keep videos and stuff like that going.
2,000 weekly listeners. So
It's getting out there.
and it's like there's a lot of local people. So if you're a local business, that makes sense. So get in touch.
Or we've got one listener, Bubba, out in fucking Vietnam. He'll buy stuff if you fucking
Send
put
me
it
a
on.
Thai bride.
You know what I mean? You never. He'll buy a pile of shit if you advertise it over in Vietnam. If you sell it in Vietnam, McGoldricks. Do you sell anything over in Vietnam, McGoldrick?
McGoldrick's
McGoldrick! McGoldrick!
It's free advertising.
I know.
Right on that note, yo! Up ahead.